In 2014, Google spent roughly $500 million on a secretive London startup with fewer than 100 employees. It wasn't a normal acquisition. DeepMind's founders believed they might one day create artificial general intelligence. And before selling, they reportedly demanded something almost unheard of in Silicon Valley: an ethics agreement designed to control the most powerful technology humanity may ever build. The question is whether that agreement protected the future or quietly concentrated it in the hands of one company. This unprecedented demand, the clandestine negotiations, and the sheer audacity of DeepMind's vision would redefine not just Google's future, but the very trajectory of artificial intelligence itself. We'll delve into how this single deal shaped the current landscape of AI, raising profound questions about corporate control over humanity's most powerful technology and the unseen power, struggles that continue to unfold to this day. The story begins in 2010 in a quiet corner of London. Three visionaries, Demis Hassabis, Shane Legg, and Mustafa Suleyman, founded DeepMind Technologies. Their ambition wasn't to build another app or a niche software tool. It was far grander: to build artificial general intelligence, or AGI, a machine capable of learning and solving any intellectual task a human being can. For years, they operated in stealth, a ghost in the machine learning world, quietly, siphoning off the brightest minds from universities and established tech giants. DeepMind was tiny, only 50 to 75 people at its peak before the acquisition, yet it consistently outcompeted Google and Facebook for elite machine learning researchers. This wasn't about revenue, it was about raw talent and the audacious pursuit of a future that most people couldn't even imagine. By late 2013, the whispers grew louder. DeepMind's groundbreaking work, though shrouded in secrecy, had caught the attention of Silicon Valley's titans. The prize wasn't just a cutting-edge algorithm, it was potentially the key to unlocking AGI, a technology that could reshape every facet of human existence. The race was on. Facebook, led by Mark Zuckerberg, was reportedly deep in talks to acquire DeepMind, seeing its potential to redefine social interaction and beyond. But Google, under the foresightful leadership of its co-founder, Larry Page, saw something even bigger. Page understood that AI wasn't just a feature, it was the next foundational layer of computing, and DeepMind held the blueprint. The negotiations became a high-stakes chess match. Google wanted DeepMind desperately. Its founders, however, harbored deep concerns about the ethical implications of their work. They were building something potentially world-changing, and they didn't want it weaponized or misused or simply subsumed into a corporate product cycle without oversight. This wasn't a standard acquisition where the highest bidder simply wins. DeepMind's founders, particularly Demis Hassabis, saw themselves as custodians of a nascent, powerful technology. They weren't just selling a company, they were selling a vision of the future, and they demanded safeguards. And here's where the deal took an unprecedented turn. Before agreeing to any price, DeepMind's founders reportedly insisted on an Ethics and Safety Review Agreement, or ESRA. This was almost unheard of in the cutthroat world of tech mergers. They weren't just negotiating the valuation, estimated to be between $400 and $500 million. They were negotiating the very moral framework of future AI. They wanted an independent ethics board, a body with real power to oversee how their advanced AI technologies would be developed and deployed. Google, known for its move fast and break things mentality, agreed. This wasn't just a purchase, it was a pact, a concession of power from a corporate giant to a tiny startup, all in the name of future ethics. In January 2014, Google officially announced the acquisition. The tech world buzzed, but the quiet, critical detail of the ethics agreement largely escaped public scrutiny. What exactly did this board entail? Who would sit on it? What powers would it wield? The answers remained, and largely still remain, a mystery, but the implications were massive. This single deal, forged with an ethical tether, effectively centralized much of the world's leading AGI research within one of the largest corporations on Earth. DeepMind didn't just join Google, it became Google's spearhead into the AI future. The world caught its first glimpse of DeepMind's capabilities in 2016, when its AlphaGo program famously defeated WorldGo champion Lee Sedol, a profound public demonstration of modern AI that captivated millions. 2 years later, DeepMind launched its Ethics and Society Research Group, an explicit attempt to address the very concerns embedded in that initial secretive agreement. Their work on AlphaFold, which revolutionized protein structure prediction, would later be hailed as one of AI's most significant scientific achievements, proving the immense power now concentrated under Google's banner. Over the next decade, DeepMind's influence within Google and then its parent company Alphabet grew exponentially. Its research became central to Alphabet's entire AI strategy, culminating in 2023 with the merger of Google Brain and DeepMind into a unified entity, Google DeepMind, under Demis Hassabis's leadership. This move centralized all of Alphabet's advanced AI efforts, solidifying DeepMind's position at the heart of the corporate behemoth. The ethics agreement, born of DeepMind's founding principles, paved the way for a unique structure where a tech giant explicitly acknowledged the need for oversight, even if the details remained opaque. DeepMind's story became a testament to the power of foresight and conviction in the face of corporate ambition, but it also raised profound questions about the ultimate control of humanity's most powerful technology. The acquisition of DeepMind by Google wasn't just a business deal, it was a philosophical turning point. It exposed the tension between rapid technological advancement and the imperative for ethical guardrails. It highlighted the immense power concentrated in the hands of a few corporations developing technologies that could reshape society. DeepMind's founders, in their insistence on an ethics agreement, tried to bake conscience into the core of future AI development. But the enduring mystery of that board and the subsequent consolidation of power within Google leaves us with a critical question. Can the profound ethical considerations of artificial general intelligence truly be managed and governed within the confines of a private, profit-driven enterprise? Or should such a foundational technology be treated as public infrastructure, governed by a broader societal consensus? The answer to that question will define not just the future of AI, but the future of humanity itself. What are your thoughts on corporate control of advanced AI? Share your perspectives in the comments below. If you're fascinated by the intersection of technology, ethics, and power, consider subscribing for more deep dives into the stories shaping our world.